So guys, we'll start off with resistors. See, if you want to understand anything in the future topics, it's better to start off with understanding resistors. One thing is this not the same as resistance. Resistance is an idea, right? While resistor is a physical thing and it's an electronic component to be more specific, right? That is, it makes up the electronic goods, whatever you take up, a resistor will be part of it. So how do they look? See, there are many variations. The one which we can physically just with the bare eye you can see is such resistors. So this is around 6 centimeter long. And main thing that you need to observe is it has two ends. Putting in words, resistors are passive two-terminal electronic component. So you guys saw two-terminal means two ends. That's not a big deal. Passive means there's no voltage produced by it. It does not provide any potential difference. So to be a bit more specific, they have very specific never changing electrical resistance. That's the job of a resistor. If you want to exactly understand what is a resistor, it's a electronic component with a very specific resistance. It's fixed for a given physical condition, so it provides resistance. That's why the word resistor. So why is it useful? I mean, it's a bit weird that you need voltage source, you need a device, but in between or along this, all of this, why do we need a electronic component which provides resistance? That's kind of weird. As of now, it's weird because I mean, who decides? I mean, no one desires something being stopped, is it not? Uh, like in a general thinking. But yes, sometimes we don't require. We'll see when and why. So I'm showing you guys our practicals. I'll play a video and I won't talk. So it's left to you guys what you want to think or conclude. Yes, after you guys watch it and come to a conclusion, then continue the video. I'll explain what exactly I wanted you guys to observe. Okay. So have a look at the video. So I hope you guys observed, obviously you would have observed two LEDs. One is blinking bright and other one is not so. See, you might not understand. These are known as breadboard. So this help connect things. So this LED is connected to this resistor. So you might not be able to see that. Let me show you. Like this, there is a connection. Okay. And this LED, the second LED over here, is connected to this resistor. Okay. So there's a connection. This LED is connected to this resistor. This LED is connected to this resistor, and the current flows through this resistor to the LED and so on and so forth. The point here is, I would want you guys to understand here is that these two are resistors, these two are resistors, but with different resistance. Means they don't offer the same resistance. So what I'm trying to show here is that you have resistors with different values, right? And one of the ways of knowing that is you can see the color code over here. Can you see the color? There are 4 strips, right? So these resistors have a specific resistance, and if you know how to read this color code, you'll be able to tell what resistance it has. So if you want to understand how to read it, right, you can web search color code table for resistors. That is, you'll get list of colors around 10 of it and plus gold and silver. Basically, there are 12 of it, and they have a specific number associated with it. So this color code has a specific value. If you take a multimeter, you can check out the resistance offered by this. Okay. So, and you will be able to find that the color code matches that of the value found by multimeter. Okay. Again, all of this is extra knowledge, but yeah, understanding what a resistor does is very important because we're going to do a lot of practicals using that. Again, next thing is one more observation that I would like you guys to make. So pause now and try to figure out what's the difference that you can make out from this and this photo. It's the same device, okay? There's a small difference though. Not the LED colors. I'm not talking about LED colors. So what else about the resistors? Are they same or are they different? They're the same resistor. It's the same resistor. So here, if you see, the gold is on the right hand, and here the gold is on the left hand, the gold strip. Can you see that? So what I'm trying to show here is there is no negative or positive ends for a resistor. If you flip it around, it works the same. No change in the circuit. If you flip a LED, it won't work, right? If you flip a battery, if you put it the other way around, it won't work, right? I mean, your device like remote control, it won't work. But if you flip a resistor, it will work. So there's no positive or negative terminal, right? Again, all this are small information so that you understand about resistor a bit better. So now the question of where do we use it? Why do we need it? To reduce current flow. It makes sense. Resistor offers a resistance, so obviously there will be a reduction in current flow. But why do we need it? I mean, who decides reduction in current flow? I'll give you a simple example. You take up your phone or a laptop or whatever it is. It has a battery supply, right? Or your PC. Everything has supply of current to a single motherboard. You don't have many supplies. You just have single supply. Is it not? But there are many components. You have RAM, you have processor, you have graphics card, right? There are many things. See, each of this requires different current supply. Not all of them operate at the same voltage or current. So, but the source is single, right? If you take up your phone charger also, they'll be written 1.25 volt and so many current, 1.2 amperes of current and all of that. The source is single with a specific voltage and current. But the device that makes up your circuit, right? It requires different voltage and current. So to regulate or to help with such demands, right? We make use of resistors. Some require reduction in voltage. Yes, we can provide that. So resistors are helpful in such ways. They have to be used. If you take any decent sized electronic project, even to begin with, you need to make use of resistors. To adjust signal levels, it's like tuning and things that I won't be explaining now. You won't understand. But yeah, to tune signals. I hope you guys understand that at least. You can tune signals. That's how you hear to different channels on your radio. As voltage divider. So this will understand once you do numericals. That this will be few more topics and you'll be looking into this. Actually, one more topic and we'll be looking at voltage divider and you'll understand voltage divider. How, again, same thing. If you want different voltage and different current, you can make use of resistors. Okay. So the usage is obvious if you kind of think about it. And that's why resistors are used. And I hope you guys understand that it's very important, right? Again, resistors are electronic components with two terminals with different size. This is not the only one. This pretty much can't fit in your phones. If you put many of them, they can't, and they occupy a lot of space. So you can imagine a much smaller version as well. So they have a very specific non-changing electrical resistance. That's pretty important to remember. And if you, these are, yeah, by the way, these are available in the market. You can order it. Go to any online or you can go to any electronic shop, one who repair TV or fridge or mixie and stuff. Those people will have it and you can ask them. You can buy it for 50 rupees. You'll get quite a few. right? Even multimeter also you can buy. So that's around 200 plus. Okay, so each of this have color codes, and you can read off the values, right, using the color code table. This too you can have a look online. So resistors don't have terminals. I mean, they have terminals. They don't have positive or negative terminals. They're neutral. Neutral in the sense, what I mean to say is, they don't have any fixed terminals per se. So you can put it around in any ways, not a difference. And the usage is to, obviously, resistors offer resistance. They help us in reducing current. The very basic usage you can figure out. And one which we can understand in the future is as voltage dividers. So what are they? You will be understanding in time. Okay. So please understand and try to get resistors or ask your teachers to buy it for the class. You can each of you can have one of it. It's not that big. It's not that difficult to get, and it's not that costly as well. Okay. So make use of it. Make use of the resource and learn about resistors. So people want to write it down, you can do so. Pause it